And I really got to watch out for rattlesnakes. If there's any area where a rattlesnake's going to hide, this will be it. Okay, well I found some bees. They're in that old log right there. They're probably Africanized, so I'm not going to get any closer to them than I already am. I'm beginning to think that it was probably a bad idea coming so far into this without a quick exit strategy. Oh well. Let's hope I get out of it okay. Today I'm in Buckeye, Arizona, visiting an abandoned Army Air Force Auxiliary Airfield, also once known as the Goodyear Auxiliary Army Airfield, number 6. This airfield was built in 1943 as one of many satellite airfields for Luke Air Force Base, which was the largest single-engine advanced training base during World War II. Now just a ghost airfield, this abandoned airfield, Goodyear Field number 6, boasted the most facilities for an auxiliary airfield servicing Luke Air Force Base. In its heyday, this airfield housed barracks, pit latrines, crash truck sheds, generator sheds, and even a control tower. The site was declared excess and deeded to the state of Arizona in 1949. But then re-established and expanded on by the Air Force that same year. Luke Airfield, or Goodyear Auxiliary Airfield number 6, was eventually closed permanently at some point between 1966 and 1971. Well, I'm looking for the old runway. I'm looking for any visible signs that there was a runway here, like cement or anything like that, but I'm not really seeing it. Seeing a lot of open trails though. Alright, I came up on some old trash. Looks like somebody used this spot to dump off some palm fronds, amongst other things. That's kind of sad. There's an F-16 off in the distance. Some more trash over here. Looks like a bunch of bottles. Oh, looks like somebody had a good time over here. Look at all those beer bottles. Well, still no sign of a runway. That's a long trail. Let's follow it. Alright, I must be getting close. Here's a large amount of gravel that is unnatural to this part of the desert. So I'm assuming that was used for the airfield at one time. Got a path that goes off that way, and I got a path that goes off that way. I'm gonna go that way. Okay, we got some markings on the ground here. This might be a scorpion. And over here we got some letters and numbers. What do we got here? Looks like over here we got the number 3. The number 1 and the number 2. And if I back up a little bit, we got the letter S, the letter C, O, and R, and then nothing over there. I'm assuming that once spelled scorpions. Since over here we have a scorpion in red paint. The 312 scorpions maybe? I'm not sure. Very cool. This is very cool. Alright, I'm going to continue on that way to the north and see what else I can find. Hey, this is pretty cool. It's an old soda bottle. Pepsi Cola. Now that's creepy. Well, it's a pretty big runway. My camera's pointing due north right now, and you can see where it ends up there by the white buildings and the I-10 freeway. I'm going to pan around here. That's due west. This will give you an idea on how big this place truly is. There's south. And there's east. And back to north again. Wouldn't you just love to take a metal detector in here? Scan the outer perimeter of the runways? Bet you can turn up a lot of good stuff. Okay, well every once in a while I'm getting hit by a bee. They're not stinging me, they're just hitting me, letting me know that, hey, you get the heck out of here. So the thing to do is not panic. Just stay on a casual course and you'll be fine. You take off running, that's when it's going to spook them and they're going to get you. I've got another trash site here. Bunch of old broken bottles. Maybe some old cans of beans. Who knows? Off in the distance there, straight ahead, pointing my camera northeast, is Luke Air Force Base. And I can hear a bunch of F-16s getting ready to take off. Okay, well I made it all the way to the far north end of the runway. There's not much to be seen over here other than progress. Looks like we got a learning center that just went in. And that's unfortunate too because they built that right on top of the runway. So a little bit of history has been erased.